I'm excited. We've got some brand new Neymar boots to look at. We are going to tell you which is better, Nike or Adidas at the World Cup. You guys have been voting. There's been over like 300,000 votes plus telling us which are the best boots. We're going to go through them all. We've got limited edition Adidas boots coming out. All in this video. Blake, we're going to jump straight into it. Neymar has brand new boots at the World Cup and we are picking them against some Adidas boots. So we want you guys to tell us which are better, these Neymars or the Adidas. The Adidas are coming next. First up, hello.
Brand new Neymar boots for the knockout stages of the World Cup.
Yes.
First impressions, what do you think?
They're very nice, but I'm a little disappointed as well. So they are the Neymar PEs, the Neymar Premium Editions.
Okay.
So the 2014 World Cup, these came out. These were the premium edition of the HYPERVENOMs that Neymar got, and they're so beautiful in the gold.
Yeah.
And these are nice, but they don't blow me away as much as these do.
It's that sort of mango color Nike have used a lot on their Vapors before. So again, I guess that's where you're coming from.
Yes. So the question is, which do you guys think are better? These or the accelerators, I can tell you, are the Adidas boots that we're going to show you. Let's have a little look at the sole plate of these, okay? So the sole plate on these has got like this kind of nice metallic shininess to it. I do like the sole quite a lot on these.
A dark sort of chromy sort of black silver look to the sole plate there, I mean.
And it has this kind of chevron-y design that's made its way onto the sole as well as around the back of the boots.
It doesn't look great, that seam in the middle where they don't sort of meet up perfectly, but I'm just
It is what it is. They're still a very nice boot. Guys, let us know in the comments below what you do think of these brand new Neymar boots. Tell us what you think about them. Tell us where you want to try and pick them up. I believe that they're going to be available in like an indoor version. You can even get like a SUPERFLY version and kids versions,
really?
everything. So it's a full-blown release.
Yep.
There's a lot of these. The Ronaldo boots that we're going to show you in a minute, those only 154 pairs of those. They're not like a full-blown pack, but these you can get in all sorts of different versions. So they are going to be easy to get hold of if you want to get a pair. Okay. But what are we putting them up against? What is it? Because this is
against.
But not those. No.
Those.
These. Now these are K leather, right? But they're on the sole plate. You've got the Predators there. So the sole plate they're put onto is the Predator sole plate.
It's the same Predator sole plate, yep.
But these are a remake of the accelerators. So the question is, guys, vote in the poll card now. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the Neymars or do you prefer these Adidas boots? This video is going to keep going. We're going to put other boots up against each other. So the question will be, is like, which do you prefer, the X's against the Mercurials? Is that right?
Mercurials,
Yeah.
yep.
So there's going to be a lot of poll cards. We're going to tell you guys which boots are winning out of public opinion, and we're also going to tell you what we think about boots. So Blake, the question I have now for you is, what do you think about these, and which do you prefer, these or the Neymars?
These or the Neymars? That's a very good question. Based on the fact that this is an iconic colorway from the Predator, I'm going to have to go with this.
You going with those?
I think the tech specs of this, you can tell Adidas put a lot of time in the construction of these.
Yes, I mean, this is what people have wanted from the remakes for a long time. The other ones have been synthetics and
Exactly.
not quite. This is actually
touch.
a proper K-leather remake, and they look stunning.
Stitching everywhere, you can see those elements. It's just very, very nice, and it's of course got a lightweight sole plate.
So part of the Adidas collection, we're going to give you a little ding point to Adidas there. We're going to tally these points up at the end and also show you what the public voted in our Instagram poll. There's an indoor version of these available as well. I do quite like those on the Boost sole. I think it's a nice touch.
Right. A bit chunky, but very comfortable.
All right, so we're going to move on and we're going to look at something else. But before we do, I need to make my choices, which one I prefer. And I am going to go with the accelerators as well.
Yep.
Just because I'm a little disappointed in the Neymars, although I do quite like them. But I really love the accelerators, especially their on-pitch version. Yep. So my vote will go to those as well. You guys make sure you vote in the poll card now, and we're going to move on to the next kind of Adidas versus Nike in this video. And that means that we're bringing out the CR7s, aren't we? Bringing out the big guns.
So this is a special edition CR7 Superfly 360.
Yes.
Very clean, very clean. That's what I'm going to say with these ones.
So these are the 154 pair ones.
154 pairs.
The sole plate on those is real nice. You can just look at that. Look at the way that the light catches it.
Just that iridescent touch.
Beautiful. Like if you put these up against the Neymars, no question these are better than the Neymars.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that is good news for Nike. What are we putting them up against?
We are putting them up against these.
Oh, these are nice as well. Look at that gold on the sole plate.
Now these are pretty exciting as well. Quite a unique colorway.
Can you explain why they look the way they do?
So it's obviously got that squared pattern, and it mimics the knockout ball for the World Cup. So it's the Adidas Telstar.
Is it the Mecha?
Really?
Mecha or something is the ball.
Like
so they've used that for the colorway of the boot. Nice little touch with the World Cup logo on the heel. I really love that gold on the sole plate and the way that it makes its way to the back and it has this fade. It looks a little bit like some of the customs and stuff that we would make sometimes. We would spray the gold on in a similar way.
Yeah, I mean, like that whole pattern makes the boot. I think if it was like solid red, it just wouldn't look as great. But
all right, guys. So what do you think about these? There's another poll up there now. Have a vote in this one. Would you pick the CR7s as the ones that you think are better here, or would you go for the Adidas boots? Okay, so it's Predators or CR7s. Blake, which one do you pick?
I do like these, but again, I'm just going to go with the Superflies this time around because of that clean look. I just think they're quite nice.
I think they're very nice. I think my vote as well. I do like the Predators, and I think the Adidas have done a really wonderful job with those. But the Superflies are amazing.
They're very good.
So, ding, Nike. All right, so.
Now and to the voting. So,
yeah, so what we want to do now is that because we've looked at Neymar, we've looked at Ronaldo.
Yep.
Before we look and work out who's best, like Nike, Adidas, we're going to go through all the boots.
Okay.
And we want you guys to help us and vote in that and see what the public voted as well. Let's just ask a question. So we've got these Messis.
Yep.
We've got the Ronaldo now World Cup specials. And you've got your Neymar World Cup specials. So who has the best boots at the World Cup? Because all these iconic players have now got their own special boots. Green Messis, these Ronaldos, and then your yellow Amarillo, your Neymars. Blake, which do you choose? Guys, please vote in the poll card now and let us know what you think out of the three.
Yep.
Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo. Blake?
I don't hate any of them. But
Well, that's good.
Don't like that as much. I'm going to go with this one.
You going with these?
Based on the clean look.
Well, I mean, you guys already know that I prefer the CR7s over the Neymars, and these are okay, but I think both of the Nike boots actually would probably top these for me.
Yeah.
So I will go with the CR7s as the winner there as well.
Okay.
Check out the poll card, see what other people thought. Right now, let's break it down. We're going to find out what the best boots are at the World Cup from what Blake thinks, what I think, and also what you guys all think. And we're going to look at the stats and the winners now. So go through it, Blake. Tell us. First one.
So I posted it on Instagram on the in our footboots.co.uk Instagram.
Yes.
Polls. So you had to vote in the Superfly or the X18 Plus, and that's how we're going to do it. You get a vote, Ian gets a vote, and I get a vote. So,
all right. So Blake, you tell us what you think first. Then I'll tell you what I think, and then you guys can find out what 50,000 other people said.
Okay. Well, I think the X18 Plus is Adidas' best laceless boot they've got at the moment. But
Does that mean it wins?
Again, I'm going to go with this one.
You're going with the Superfly?
I mean, that clean look plus the boot itself.
So you've worn them both on the pitch?
I've worn both of them.
And you feel like you would go with the Superfly?
That's more responsive because it's got laces and it's just a narrow last. And it's just really clean striking region. They're both very, very good though.
Very nice.
Yep.
All right, so point to Nike from you.
Yep.
All right.
Nike.
And I think I'm going to go with these. I like the X18 Plus because it's something new. Like they've managed to go and make another boot laceless, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with these boots.
No,
maybe you might be missing a little bit of lockdown depending on how your foot feels, but I'm just a little bit disappointed with the white and the Superfly. Maybe in a different colorway.
It's a very simple color.
In fact, if you were asking me if it was the CR7s that were better than these or not, maybe against those Salah ones that have the custom on the top, then I probably would choose the CR7s. But I think these is a bit meh.
So I've got one vote, you've got Adidas.
Yeah, so we were split decision. What do the people say?
Well, 65% of people
65%?
voted for the Superfly and just 35% for the X18 Plus. So
all right, well, it looks like you guys were right.
On to the next one. What are we looking at? We're looking at the HYPERVENOM versus the Nemesis.
All right, so not these ones because we're looking at the collared one, aren't we? So we're looking at this one against that one. Now I can tell you straight away, I don't really. They both got high collars, but I don't really like that Nemesis one.
Yep.
They've also both got that lopsided collar.
Both lopsided. Agility.
Yes. All right. So, which do you choose?
I like the colorway of the Nemesis way better than the colorway on the HYPERVENOM. But it's not just about colorway.
No. Just
in terms of the tech specs, I'm not a Nike fanboy, but I'm just going on what I see and what I feel on feet. I'm going to go with the HYPERVENOM. What are you going to go with?
I think I would go with the Nemesis if I could cut that collar off.
Yeah.
But the thing.
So you're pretty much going with this.
Kind of, but no laces.
No laces.
And with a nice shiny sole plate.
Yeah.
I will go with the HYPERVENOMs. I mean, there's so much more player support. Hardly anybody's wearing the 360s agilities.
Yeah.
A lot of players wear these. So I will go with the HYPERVENOMs.
So 38% for the Nemesis 18 Plus, and that means 62% for the HYPERVENOM. So Nike take this one again.
That's a clean sweep, that one.
Yep.
All right.
On to the next one. We're talking about the Predator 18 Plus and the Magista OBRA 2 DF.
I tell you what, that is a battle.
It's a very good battle.
come on, this Predators are going to win this hands down, surely.
I think so.
Where are they? Up here.
Purely based on colorway.
Sole plates.
Sole plates.
What do you think?
I think they both look very good, but the Predator sole plate's got a bit more of a gradient.
Next level, shame it kind of cracks and flakes off a lot quicker than this will. Something to bear in mind if you're looking for the boots. It will crack and flake off a lot quicker. But I don't necessarily like the pinkiness of these. I can't wait for these to disappear, and we're on to the next new boot.
Yep.
Coming very soon, I believe.
So I'm going to go with the Predator straight away.
All day, every day, I'm going Predator.
So what did you guys vote? You said 45% for the Magista.
Ooh, and so it's closer than you'd expect. I thought it would be an absolute smash.
And 55% for the Predator 18 Plus. So Adidas takes one.
All right, we don't need those anymore.
Now on to the leather solos. So the Legend and the Copper 18.1.
Ah, yep. So you got the Legends there, and the Coppers. Anybody actually wearing them at the World Cup? I don't know if I've necessarily seen anybody. Maybe some random player. Some
older like Egyptian player. I'm not really sure.
Possibly.
I don't think anyone really wears it, but
no. I mean, will anyone vote for it? Did anyone vote for it? That's what I want to know.
I think when you go for a leather boot, you do go for either white or black. I think this beats it colorway and
colorway smashes it, and then tech as well. Like you've got like flywire, you've got like just leather at the front, and it's flying at the back.
It's a very good football boot.
This is an elite level football boot, and the Copper. That's why it's not necessarily being worn. It isn't quite that level.
I think TIEMPO straight away. You're going with TIEMPO?
Yeah, I have to. Nike. What do people say?
This is the biggest whitewash. 71% went for this one.
So I'm surprised it's not more.
29% for the Copper.
I could have seen it in like that 80 to 90%. What were like 20% of people thinking?
Yeah, they need to pick up the game. They lead the game. I know they've got them in.
Well, maybe a Copper 19 can maybe bring it forward a bit.
So now onto the low models. We're talking about the Vapor and the X18.1.
All right, so the Vapor, pretty much like a low Superfly. Turn that collar down for us.
Yep.
Okay.
The most popular boot at the World Cup in terms of goals and assists by country mile.
Yeah, Vapor is like absolutely carving it up. I see what you mean.
By a country mile.
I mean, a lot of players wear them, but that shows you like how good a boot it is, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like a lot of players wear the Superfly, but so many more players wear the Vapor.
Yeah, so a lot of player choice is going for the Vapor because a lot of Nike players, they might be contracted, but they can still choose what boots they get.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so they smashed it. Obviously,
I'm going to put it out there that is the best synthetic football boot on the market. Not knitted. Not knitted.
Okay, yeah. Because obviously Nike have gone so fly knit with everything.
It's very good. It's a soft upper. It's got laces. It's very responsive, and that claw collar is very good as well.
Yeah.
It's a very good football boot.
Have we got room for another poll card? I'm wondering whether we could ask everybody, do they think this boot is better than that boot?
The Vapor.
Yeah. The Vapor versus the X18.
Okay.
So have a vote in the podcast card now. Let us know what you think. Blake, let me know what you think. Which one do you prefer? Vapor or the X18? You just talk this up big time.
Again, I mean, I went for the Superfly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for this.
There we go.
This is still very, very good, but I'm gonna give Adidas this one here because it's a nod to you. They've done really, really well with their 0.1 speed boot. I know the X17.1 was bad, but the X18.1 is just very good.
Huge step forward.
Yeah.
It's almost like a step backwards because obviously they've gone a little bit F50 out of zero almost with it, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have to keep evolving things; you can kind of take a step back.
Okay.
And get to a better boot. But you know what? Like the players absolutely love the Vapors. The stats are like Vapor, Vapor, Vapor. I don't really see how you can go against it. So personally, I'm gonna go with the Vapors this time around. So that's
33%.
Wow.
It's 67%. So the Vapor wins.
That just shows you how popular the Vapor is. Absolutely carved it up.
Yeah. So next one, we're talking about the HYPERVENOM and the Nemesis 18.1.
All right. So you're talking about a boot that Harry Kane has been banging goals in.
Yeah. I think I don't even need to explain myself here.
And then so is it Lingard? He's wearing the
Lingard's wearing the 0.1s. Yep.
All right.
Scored another good goal with that. So I think the Nemesis is still a very good boot, but there are better options on the market, including the HYPERVENOM Low. I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah, I don't think we should mess around too much on this one. I know when we had the other one, I'd gotten a bit unsure of which way I was going to go.
Yeah.
But I think it's the HYPERVENOM for me. I think it's a lovely low boot.
Yeah, so 65% went for the HYPERVENOM, and that means 35% for the Nemesis. So Nike takes that one again.
Right, guys, so stay tuned because we're going to be able to show you who actually wins overall in this. And we also maybe have one last vote, which is just straight up, is it Nike, is it Adidas? And we'll find that out at the end. So stay tuned for that. All right, what else we got?
So now the Predator 18.1 versus the Magista OBRA 2.
Yeah, what is the Opus? Yeah.
So the OBRA 2, or the Opus, is a very, very old football boot. Kangalite synthetic upper. It's a reboot that just gets the job done. Nothing too exciting about it though. But
no, it's probably better than the OBRA DF, but I can't in any way see how it has done anything against these Predators in what you guys think. Because we were looking at these Predators, they've got their same colorway. The only thing that's missing is that like fancy chrome sole plate, but at least that's not going to flake off on those. You got laces for lockdown. This has to be one of the best boots of the World Cup.
Oh, for sure. It's one of the most worn Adidas boots at the World Cup as well.
Oh yeah.
So it's got laces, very nice sole plate, very good colorway. I'm going to go with this one straight away.
No question, I'm going with that one. And I reckon, let me guess the stats. I'm reckoning like 80-20.
80-20 is a bit too extreme. 33% for the
33%? Oh, it's not done too bad. But I think there are a lot of Nike fanboys out there.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Could skew things a little bit. All right, what we got next?
That is us.
That's us. We've already done them all. Can't believe it. All right, so do we have time for one more poll card? Shall we find out what people think, Nike or Adidas? Because I know from what we chose.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with Nike overall, but
I think the stats are there. I'm sure that Blake has gone Nike with his votes.
Yeah.
I think that I've gone slightly Nike with my votes as well, and clearly you guys have gone massively Nike. Like, was there only one vote that went to
Adidas? It was just the Predators. So.
Oh well, you're both the Predators. So there's two there, I suppose.
Yeah.
But guys, let us know what you think about all these World Cups. Which pair have you picked up? Vote in that poll card now, Nike or Adidas. It's the last one. Let us know what you think there.
Yeah.
So overall, we're both saying Nike have won it.
Nike.
Especially those limited editions. They're very nice.
We're going to get comments in the...
Everybody's going to say Nike fanboys. So please, in the comments below, save Blake, save me. Either say, yes, I'm a Nike fanboy if you are a Nike fanboy, or just say Nike won. It's okay. They had the better boots. Facts are facts, guys. Go enjoy the World Cup.